there's a logical reason why mesenchymal stem cells can do so much. I mean, they are helping to combat inflammation, and they help your immune system to identify different problems, and then the body goes there, as you mentioned before, and do the work. I mean, if you and that brings me to my next question, because if you look at cancer, I mean, if you have a tumor in the body is a problem because the immune system doesn't recognize it anymore as an issue. It just passes, it's like, you're driving on the road and you have a tumor on the left, but you can't see it.
It has your HLA markers.
Yeah. No. So, but there has been studies. I read about it in Neil Rawdon's book, that they had injected. There was a mice that had a tumor, and injected mesenchymal stem cells with a lot of vitamin C, and after I don't know how long, it basically disappeared. The tumor was gone. So, and this is an area, of course, that's very interesting. And people, of course, when you hear about mesenchymal stem cells, they think like, maybe we can treat cancer, but as I understand it, you don't do that now. You have to be cancer-free for 5 years. But I think it's interesting because maybe it has a preventive, it can act preventively for cancers. Maybe not everything, but it's very interesting, and maybe something we will see more in the future, treatments for cancer as well.
Yeah, I think on the prevention side, it's the hugest. Dr. Riordan, the guy who founded the clinic in Panama you went to, his book, Stem Cell Therapies, A Rising Tide, talks about it. And look, stem cells seek out inflammation. They guide the repair and regeneration of what's causing that inflammation. So if you can get rid of the inflammation, you should be able to stop it. Look, he patented using high-dose vitamin C as a cancer cure. He published it. And they attacked him. He had to sell that company. It's still around. It's in Kansas, the Riordan Clinic, and they do that. But one of the studies they did, he talks about, is in Japan, they put these metal plates in the abdomens of rabbits. And within like a year, it might have been even sooner, like months, they all developed tumors around that metal plate. And they believe it's because the body's reaction to this chronic inflammation, it's like a last-ditch effort to connect, that it mutates. And things don't tend to evolve in biology, they tend to devolve, and it becomes cancer and this issue, and you end up with those tumors. So then they did the same study, but they put holes in the same metal plate. The cells could communicate enough that they never developed tumors. So there's a huge issue with chronic inflammation. If something is in the way of communication for your cells, they tend to do that degeneration and end up as tumors. So by doing stem cells, you theoretically can prevent those sort of cancers.
Yeah, it's fantastic.